Before I even get started on this video, I'm going to address my hair. That way y'all don't scroll down in the comments and type something out and post it before you even see the whole video. I cut my hair because in the front it was like broken. Like there was like a small patch that that shit was not growing. And so I just cut it that way, you know, I can start over. Boom, that's it. Hi. For those of you who have been wondering, if any at all, I'm okay. I am alive and well. This is just, you know, a little update video before I resume to uploading. Yes, I'm going to resume uploading. I had to take a break, which at the time I kind of didn't really think was a break. Kind of was just done with YouTube, but I guess I can just blame that on the depression. There's a lot of time, effort, hard work, and stress that goes into being a content creator, being a YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. Some positive thoughts, some negative thoughts, depending on the situation at the time and what's going on. You know, the scale is unbalanced. And for me, the scale was extremely unbalanced, and it was just nothing but negative thoughts. I started YouTube 4 years ago. Wow. You know, in April 2018, here we are, July 1st, 2022. So basically, you know, I was like, all right, I need to be smart. I don't want to waste any more time. Not that while I was doing it, for the majority of the time I was doing it, I felt like it was a waste of time. But eventually it did start to feel like, okay, well, you know, this ain't really working out anymore. This isn't really leading in the right direction. And I'm like, dude, like, it's not like I'm 16, bro. I can't just keep doing this with, you know, no results, no. So I was like, you know, I'm like, okay, let me finally, I kept cutting this out and that out, you know, during, you know, the past couple of years, trying to make this YouTube thing work. And then, you know, finally at my lowest, I was like, you know what, maybe it's YouTube that I gotta cut off. Maybe that's what's holding me back. And I believe that it was, and I kind of still believe, you know, at least at the time it was. And to get rid of it was the correct thing for me to do. Okay, so like all of June, I was gone. Okay, cool little month off. Wow, that felt like a long ass time, I'm not gonna lie. That was the longest month ever. And that's because I wasn't constantly uploading. I wasn't sitting here all day recording, editing, and then uploading, and then, you know, all of a sudden it's time to eat dinner, and then boom, I'm watching a late night stream, and then boom, I'm going to bed at like 2, 3 a.m. Maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 a.m. Yes, I would be going to bed that late, you know. Most of the time I was going to bed 6, 7, 8. That was kind of like the average a.m. That shit is ass. Wow. I mean, like, a month makes sense. It kind of felt, I don't know. It kind of felt longer. See, that's the beauty of time, bro. Like, when you not, time be passing by so quickly when you're like focused on other things and worried about not having enough of it. Bro, that was the longest month in the past few years of my life. Holy, I was not working at all. I was not doing shit. Basically, I wasn't really doing anything. I was basically just watching a bunch of, you know, Twitch streams. I was just on Twitch watching people stream. Oh, you know why it felt so long? Because May is kind of included in this little break. Even though I uploaded in May was kind of like, my mindset was, I'm kind of done with this. You know, I'm kind of just doing whatever. I kind of already had my mind made up, like, okay, this is kind of like, I'm kind of just going to do this. What I was doing there was, you know, One Piece. I love One Piece. The chapters were going crazy, and the episodes I have been waiting for forever. So it was kind of just, that was more of, you know, passion, right? With Dark Souls, I was watching a lot of Afro Sinju during that time. I ended up finally watching a Sekiro playthrough. I was saving it because this whole time I was on the fence of whether or not I was gonna play it. Decided, fuck no, I'm not playing that fucking game. So I went ahead and finally watched the playthrough, and like, I just enjoyed it so much. With each video, I was like, damn, like, I really want to do this, you know? And originally, back when I was way younger, before I even knew of reactions, my dream was to make gaming content on YouTube. and I'm a grown ass man now. I can do what the fuck I want, whatever the fuck I want. So why not do that? What I want. So that's what happened there. Like literally with each video, it just inspired me more and more. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and I wanted to check out Dark Souls. You know, that shit ass though. So basically, yeah, this whole kind of, not this whole time, but in May at least, maybe even in April, I was just, hold on, let me see what I did in April. Yeah, it was kind of like into April, full month of May, I was like super down, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm wasting my time. Let me not do this anymore. The thing that turned that around was at the end of May, like last week of May, sometime during the last week of May, you know, I was up at like 4 a.m. I was brushing my teeth, getting ready to go to bed. I didn't have a shirt on, and I noticed this mole on my body that I had never seen before. And especially because this location, I started, you know, I was like, what the, like, am I supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to be developing moles at this age. You can develop moles up till you're 40, or it's normal to develop more moles up till you're 40. I didn't know that. So one thing led to another. I started Googling shit, and basically, long story short, nigga thought he had cancer. Yeah. I was afraid. I kept an eye on it, and then like it changed a little bit because, you know, like I said, it was like developing. And so like with each day I'm like freaking out. And what played more into this whole cancer thing is the fact that, you know, I'm watching Dante, and then all of a sudden I'm watching a stream, and then all of a sudden one stream he just talking about the live your life, go outside, do this, blah blah blah, enjoy it. But, and you know, I'm like why is he saying this now? Like, out of all the times, this is a coincidence, or like, what you trying to tell me? And then maybe that night, a couple nights later, it was 4 a.m. again. I hopped into bed, lights off, went on YouTube to watch something before I, you know, try to help me get tired. I open up YouTube, in the first video, or I scroll a little bit, and then I see a video talking about biblically accurate angels, or what biblically accurate angels would look like. And I was like, and I watched it, and I don't know, bro, but that shit had me stressing more. And then also the fact that I was already thinking about, you know, for years I'd be thinking about death and life, but even more so, like, it was kind of like it stuck in my head right now. I can't stop thinking about it. And then on top of that, maybe like a week later, the English voice actor for Josuke died of cancer. So I'm like, bro, there's no way these aren't signs, dude. And so like I'm freaking out. But what made me turn around my entire mood, like it literally just like flipped a switch. It was like I was in a genjutsu, and they said, and they hit me with that shit. A couple nights after like the mole was like fully developed, you know, it was late at night, you know, like 2, 3, 4 a.m. and I was in the bathroom looking at it again. And I just imagined a doctor telling me I only had 6 months to live. And that's kind of, at first I was, you know, freaking out, and, you know, I hopped into bed. And I think that's when like I saw that angel video. But the next morning I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just do what makes me, you know, feel good, right? So I started watching Malcolm in the Middle. I don't know, man. It's something about that show. That show is goated. I used to watch that all the time in the morning, you know, before school when it would come on FX or whatever. And so I kind of just made a routine of watching a few episodes in the morning, you know, to make it feel like, you know, back then. And like, bro, I was laughing and shit. Like, I just felt good. I started watching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia as well. I stopped playing online multiplayer games because I have no fucking friends, and playing that shit alone is ass, and always pisses me off. So I kind of cut that out. And basically all I was doing was watching those 2 shows and, you know, YouTube videos. Majority for a time was Afro Senju, because, you know, I was watching his playthroughs and whatnot. Slowly but surely, that kind of just, the sun came out. And even with me having negative thoughts here and there, like, it hasn't been like it didn't like pull me back in the shadows, you know? Like, it's just like normal, you know, everyone has positive thoughts, negative thoughts, but when you're depressed, it's kind of just like nothing but negative thoughts. Sometimes there's positive thoughts, but it's like those negative ones just like pull you back in. That didn't happen. Like the sun is still out, you know, and it feels good. You know, it was weird at first because I'm like it's truly a new feeling for me. I know it sounds crazy. I wouldn't even say I'm happy, but like finally, like at the point I am in life, the point I'm at in life. Even though I'm nowhere near where I want to be, I finally feel content. All this time that I was, you know, uploading and, you know, grinding on YouTube, working hard, it wasn't enough for me. Now, being productive, I always forget the word for some shit. For some reason, being productive is what kept me distracted from, you know, damn, I'm depressed for real. I lost the passion for YouTube. Like, it wasn't even like I want to record something, I want to upload, I just don't feel like editing. It wasn't even that. It was like, I don't want to do YouTube anymore. But after the switch flip, the passion is back. But going forward, I'm just gonna do what I want instead of, I mean, I always did what I want. There hasn't been anything that I've uploaded that I didn't want to. But I don't know. I feel like I was really hard on myself for a good reason. But moving forward, I'm going to attempt, or not even attempt, I'm just going to kind of, you know, just chill, just do what I want. The only problem, the issue with me is that, like, you know, if I let up, then like, I don't want it to become a pattern, you know, and I know myself. And so that's kind of why I'm like, okay, yo. But like, it just takes a lot for me to listen to myself. So then that's why it's like I'm so hard on myself. And, you know, but moving forward, I don't think I'm going to have an issue with that. I'm going to just do what I can, do what I do. And it's just going to have to be good enough for me. Of course, a video that I wanted to be short isn't short at all. But kind of just wanted to give y'all an update. Moving forward, I will most definitely be continuing with gaming, not no fucking Dark Souls. Maybe with this episode today, I might upload another video. It would be gaming. If not, then I'll upload it tomorrow. Just gotta see what I want to do. I think I'll upload it today. I think I'll upload it, you know, after this one. I also have, you know, some anime videos coming. I was actually doing really well, staying on track with what I'm working on, and then I started playing the game that I'm playing. But luckily, the game is for the channel, so either way, I was working. The streams on Twitch are returning as well as my face plastered on them bitches. I just started playing Resident Evil 2, not yesterday, but the night before, and holy shit, like, I'm having a ton of fun with that. I'm thinking about uploading that to YouTube. Probably not chopped up or edited or anything, probably just the VOD. Yeah, man, I'm kind of back in full effect. This was a reset, and I don't know, it feels, like I said, it feels good. It's kind of weird. It's like, is it okay to feel this way? Which is crazy, right? But definitely, you know, it all started with, oh, by the way, no, I don't have skin cancer. I went to the dermatologist. You know, I booked an appointment, finally went, was it a week ago now or a week and a half ago? She said all my moles are healthy. So, whew, that's a relief. Even with me feeling better, like, okay, like, it was still kind of like, okay, it's appointment day. Okay, let's see what she has to say. But yeah, I'm all good on that front. So I'm sorry for not saying that earlier. It's like, okay, so like, what's the deal with those? Did you get them checked out? Like, what if you actually, I'm good, trying to eat more regularly, get better sleep. I have been getting better sleep, which is another thing that is very nice. Life is starting to, that shroud of darkness is kind of starting to open up, and I got some space, you know, to move around and shit. So hopefully, eventually we'll get rid of that darkness completely. Right now I can't really see it because, you know, my sun is shining bright. So we just gonna keep moving forward, and yeah, man, I'm back.